guys, welcome back to Jess and Trev Vlogs. Jessie here, Trev there. Hey, it's been a minute. We've been working a lot. I worked the past 3 nights and Trev worked the past 4 days, so it's been a while. We didn't see each other Monday through, I haven't seen Trev since Monday. I saw him for the first time last night when he got home from work, so it's been a little bit. We just got some lunch at an actual normal lunch time for once. We went at like 12. We were never up that early, but we went to eat some Japanese food. It was really, really good. And now we are headed to the square.
Yeah, we had to get up early today because the hurricane that came through on Monday messed up our roof. We had so many shingles off our roof. Our dog was bringing them in the house and using them as chew toys. So we had a guy come out and do an assessment on it.
Yep. So now we are headed to the square because I saw on Instagram where one of the stores is having a big sale, so I want to go in and look around. But we're pretty much just going to be hanging out today, running a few errands. I think I'm going to stop by and see my grandparents. But yeah, no like huge plans today. Okay, so we're out walking the dogs. It's a nice evening. Had kind of a crappy day.
Yeah.
It started out really great, and then it just kind of went to crap.
We had some good stuff planned.
You want to tell him about what happened, or you want me to tell him?
Alright, so in March of this year I sold one of my motorcycles, my ZX6R, to somebody I found on the app, OfferUp, and everything seemed good. We had a cash deal where he would pay me cash, I'd sign over the title, and everything was hunky-dory. So, signed it over, he gave me the cash, we were good. And today I got a certified letter in the mail saying that the guy that bought the bike never registered it, and it was still registered to me. Well, that wouldn't be a big deal, except for he ran into a telephone pole and the thing caught on fire and went up in smoke. So the impound lot is telling me that I need to go up there, I need to get a new title, even though I don't own the bike anymore. Go get a new title and then register the bike, which is really just a pile of scrap metal now, and then go up there with the new title and the new registration and pay $300 as of tomorrow or today, I guess. And all I'm buying is burned engine block that I'll probably only can use it for target practice.
So basically we're in like a catch-22 basically, because we can either pay to get the bike out of the impound lot, but we don't want it back because now it's just a hunk of metal that can't drive, it's burnt, there's no telling really what it looks like because we haven't seen it. Or our other option is to just let it stay in there and have the person who owns it, who paid for the bike, have it sit and let him take care of it, but we don't know if he ever will. So it's just going to keep racking up money. And in the end of the day, Trev's name is still on the registration, so at the end of the day, it's still our responsibility. So, because he never registered it in the first place. So yeah, so basically, we don't know what to do. If we Well, right now we can't do anything because it's Friday, and I mean everything's closed, because if we were to go pick it up, we would have to go get a new copy of the title, and the tag office won't open till Monday anyway. So I mean, there's really,
if we end up doing that and getting a new title, that completely devalidates the story of I sold the bike, so it's not my bike. If I go and get a new title that says, hey, no, I didn't sell the bike, it's still my bike. Well, I sold the bike, so I can't do that. But the more I wait, the more money racks up, because it's $15 a day that it sits in the impound lot.
yeah, the issue is, like, we don't want to pay for it because, I mean, by law, yeah, I guess it's still registered under our name, so it's us, but I mean, he bought the bike, so he took responsibility for it. When he gave us the money, we gave him the title, he gave us the money, we signed it over to him. He should have been responsible enough to get it registered, but that didn't happen. So now we're just kind of waiting to see if he does the right thing, if he'll go pick it up, because we called him and talked to him, and he understands that if he doesn't take responsibility for it and go do that, that it's going to fall on us to pay for it, and that's not cool because it's technically not our bike anymore.
Yeah, and what sucks is we called them and we said, hey, you know, we got a letter in the mail saying that you were in an accident, are you okay, you know, being all concerned. So yeah, they said that that you're going to need to bring the title to the tag office and re-register it because it was never registered. So you need to register it and then go pick it up, because the more it's in there, the more the money comes up. And he's like, yeah, no, I'll take care of it, you know, give me the address. I said, okay. So I sent him the address. Well, I called him because it was close to the time after I'd talked to the police and all that. They said, you know, he has to go and get it re-registered to be able to get the bike. So I called him and he didn't answer. So that just still puts me at a little bit uneasy.
And I mean, we don't know. He could be taking care of it right now. I mean, we don't know. So yeah. Hopefully by Monday this will be taken care of and I don't have to do anything. But if not, on Monday we're gonna have to go get a duplicate title, and then we're gonna have to pay even more money because it's been sitting in there over the weekend. And then we're gonna have to pay to get it out of the towing place, and then we're gonna have to pay somebody else to haul it off because we can't. I mean, what are we gonna do with a burnt bike? Like, we're not gonna spend more money to fix it up. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's totaled if it burnt, and I'm sure they just let it burn. So.
Well, he ran into a telephone pole, and then the bike caught on fire. They ended up hauling him off to the hospital. He's
fine, by the way. Yeah. We wouldn't be saying all this if he was like not okay.
Yeah.
He's fine. Luckily there wasn't, like, it was a blessing that he wasn't hurt worse, because if you're on a bike and you don't know what you're doing, and even if you do know what you're doing, they can be really dangerous, which is why I'm ready for Trev to sell his other one.
Yeah.
And this couldn't have come at a weirder, come on, Nukes. Oh, and it's awkward.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good one.
Another person who stopped and asked us about our dogs. That happens like every single time we walk them in the neighborhood. They stop us and they're like, "Oh, we got pack of wolves," or "Oh, look at those dogs. Those gotta be all huskies, right?" No, it's Malamute and a husky. But anyway, so it's gonna come at a weirder time because now we have a guy interested in buying Trev's other bike, and now it's like, gosh, can we trust anybody to take care of it? Like, after we sell it, is he gonna go register, or are we gonna have the same issue a year from now?
Yeah, my best friend was telling me that he's in contact with this guy because I gave it to him to sell. And he called me up when we were on this walk. He says, "Trevor, what was the street number for your house?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, because that guy's going to come and look at the bike tomorrow." I was like, let's meet him somewhere else, and I'll meet him. Just give him like the school or something, some address that's kind of nearby that we can just drive to, and that's it.
Yeah, because we don't want any strangers coming to our house, and even with the other guy that we sold the bike to, we didn't bring him to our house because you just never know about people today. I mean, you like to think the best of everybody, but you just never know, because people are crazy and emotional.
Yeah.
So you just never know. And you never know, like, I mean, we don't live in like a shack, so you never know. People like come to our house and we open our garage and they see the bike in there. Like, you just never know what can happen. So
yeah, there's a lot of people out there that'll just see something and hope they can take advantage of it somehow.
they don't like it when she's ahead of them. The dogs walk Trev. oh, that little Yorkie. That dog hates our dogs.
You're killing me.
You struggling, babe? Come on, Nukes. Come on, Nukes. Nukes! Oh, you got something in your nose? See? She stuffed got some ants in her nose, I think.
They're heavy. They pull me.
Alright guys, you ready to go back home and get some water? Alright, come on. We'll get some waters.
So I guess we'll open it up in the comment section. If you guys have any ideas on what we should do, you know, if we should take the bike back and just say it's ours, get a new title, and just haul it off, call it $300 and call it a day, or we just hold off and that money's going to rack up, but then it keeps our sale valid, and it doesn't, you know, legally it doesn't give us anything. But in the end, I don't know what to do.
On another note, that's the face of a tired doggy. Maverick, are you tired?
Well guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing, give us the thumbs up, and go ahead and share it to all your friends. Talk to you next time.